Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Welcome to the Queen Juicy Shake Show. I'm your self esteemed host, no other than Queen Juicy Shake. Look at me. Queen Juicy Shake, honey. Welcome, 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 Queen. Today is such an amazing day to celebrate. It's Wellness Wednesday and Thriving Thursday. We did a bonus today where we focus on the wellness of our amazing people doing amazing things out in our communities. We're honestly not talked about enough. If so, it's about those before us or those we don't see often. How about the ones that are doing it now? They are doing it anyway, and we know them, right? Just like this amazing, beautiful queen, Charmaine
Mhm.
Sala. Welcome, welcome, queen. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for having me.
You're very, very welcome. This queen is originally from. Where are you originally from again, queen? Let me say that for the people in the back. Where are you from?
California.
She's from Cali, honey. However, she now lives in Houston, Texas, as well as she's a residential and commercial business owner. Congratulations, queen. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Before we start, we have four interactive icebreakers. Are you ready?
I am.
Awesome. What were your favorite television shows when you were growing up?
That's So Raven, Johnny
Okay.
Bravo, Full House, and Sister Sister were go tos.
Okay, so first of all, I loved all of them. I actually met someone that looks like Johnny Bravo. And Sister, that's still my show to this day. I am well and grown, okay? Still watch Sister. So that is awesome.
Yep.
What music do you put on when you want to get pumped?
Um, I have a go to song by Justin Timberlake and Jamie Foxx. It's called Winner. So that's my go
Mm,
to song for work, for just reminders of who I am, just like walking in my purpose and just having the great service I provide for my clients.
okay, Queen. Okay, she said the winner. Like you, listen, you already winning already. Look at you. What is the last goal you achieved?
I recently got a space for my a storage space for my products and equipment for my business.
Okay, congratulations, Queen. Whoop,
Thank
whoop,
you.
whoop.
Thanks.
Yeah, so how did that make you feel when you accomplished that?
I cried because 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, we were homeless. My life looked completely different. So, um, I was just proud of myself. I think in that moment, I didn't need a clapper. I didn't need a cheerleader because I was that for
Right.
me. And I
Yes, you better
realized that, like, I'm proud of me.
you better do it, Queen. I am so proud of you. Wow. So even before we go any further, I just wanted to say congratulations to you, Queen,
Thank
because
you.
it takes a lot. I used to be homeless as well, and it takes a lot to really get here in this moment. And people, if you have never been homeless, if you have never known anyone that was homeless, that's a different struggle. It's a different life, and to be able to come out on the other side, look at you, and you got them awesome red glasses on, girl. You better do it.
They're actually pink. They're pink and yellow.
They're pink.
They're pink
Oh
and
my
yellow.
gosh. It looks like, oh wow, I see it now. It looks like a dark cherry color. That's what
Yeah.
they look like, but they are still beautiful. Yeah, that's what it look like a
Thank
wild
you.
cherry color. Ooh, she is cute. What y'all know about this queen in the egg corner? Are you ready for your A moment?
I am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. We're so honored to have you with us on this Wellness Wednesday and Thriving Thursday. Let's celebrate your winnings. Inquiring Crowns would love to know some juice about you and all you do.
Awesome.
In your own words, what does being an artist, inventor, and or entrepreneur mean to you?
I'll say entrepreneur, inventor too. So, those things for me. Oh, sorry. Those things for
That's
me.
okay.
They mean that I can be myself, right? Just finding a place where I can be myself. I can be creative, and I don't have the limits of a regular job. Not anything against it, but
Right,
um some people are just not built for it, right? And I wasn't, not because of authority figure issues, but just the fact that I have a daughter. I'm a single mother, and being
okay,
able to have my own schedule allows me to be able to see after her, right?
correct.
It's such a blessing. So
Yes, ma'am.
um it just means time freedom. Not so much to where I don't have long weeks, because I do work long weeks sometimes. I'm hiring, but I'm right now it's just me, and so I have long weeks, but it gives me the time freedom where, I may be able to tell my client, like, hey, something's going on with my daughter, and we're able to find a backup, and then I'm able to take care of family first. So it's time freedom, it's creativity, it's just individuality. It's just allows me to find out who I am,
Okay.
and what I'm able to do and how far I'm able to go with no limits.
I know that's why she said with no limits, honey. You can't listen, Jim Carrey said it the best. You can't contain a container, man. Okay. Shout out to Queen Love for sharing that with me. And ever since she shared it with me, listen, when I tell you it has changed my life tremendously, because most times people try to place us in a box. And then other times we allow ourselves to be placed in a box when you can't
Yes.
contain a container, man. You can't. So so shout out to you, Queen, for
That's
not
funny.
allowing
Thank
people
you.
to put you in a container, honey. You are too
Thank you.
beautiful. You are too talented to be put in a container, honey. All right.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Tell us something interesting that no one knows about you. Like no one knows. No one.
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. Because the thing that I want to share is like people know. So, actually, in regards to travel, right?
Okay.
I've never been out of the country, so
Okay.
I want to be able to experience. Joe, he said there was a beach with black sands, and I want
Okay.
to be able to find out where that is. And so, next year, prayerfully, I'll be able to see that place. I know it's probably pretty far, but definitely gonna make it a mission. Oh, it was freezing. Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, we are awesome. Yeah, but it was all right because we were still going through it. It's okay. We're gonna get through this interview, okay? For the ladies and gentlemen that will join us or will see this, listen, we've been having so many technical difficulties between last night and
Yes,
today,
yes,
and we are
yes,
getting through this, okay? This is our time. We are getting through this. All right. This is
yes,
our first time doing the A corner on YouTube. So we are getting ready for our shift, and through good, bad, and indifferent, we are still here. We are still showing up for our win.
yes.
Tell all the viewers how our energies align. How do we meet, Queen?
Oh my, what's honestly, I know we met on Facebook, but I don't remember how. I don't remember
Yeah,
how.
we met on Facebook. I don't know honestly if you friend request me or friend request you. All I know is, girl, hey, we friends. So I am unsure. So I think that's just an amazing thing. So we both know we met on Facebook.
Yes.
But I feel like our energies just aligned through Facebook and allowed, for this time and space for us to happen together too.
Yes,
At what
ma'am.
age did you first discover your A style?
Um, man, I think I was an adult, honestly. After I had my daughter, I was 21 when
Okay.
I actually had her. Well, I was 20 when I had her, but just like my A moment came after I had her. And
Okay.
they say being a parent changes you, but I just realized that I didn't want to live a life in a box to only die in a box. Um, and so
Hold on,
I'm.
Queen. Hold on, Queen. Hold on, Queen. Let me stop you. Listen, y'all already know when y'all come to the Queen Juicy Shake show, and I share this often. Make sure you come with 2 pens because the first one gonna run out, and then we also need you to come with a blank book because we promise you each segment, each episode, each time you're gonna fill that book up when Queens drop heavy jewels. Okay, and she just dropped heavy jewels. Now say that one more time for the people in the back that did not hear you.
I was saying that I didn't want to live in a box, only to die in a box.
Mm, mm,
So I just didn't want those limitations. And I decided that our family that I'm building is going to look completely different from the one I came from. There's a quote that says that we are born looking like our parents and we die looking like our decisions. And so
mm.
it's
We are
really,
born like our parents and we die looking like our decisions. Girl, you better stop with these
yeah.
games on this show today. You better stop it.
That's funny. Yes. So I just didn't want her to live a life that was only one sided. I want her to be able to experience seeing different parts of the world, just being able to like birth her creativity. She wants to make clothes. My daughter's 10. So it's like I'm not going to stop that. I'm not going to tell her she can't. My parents didn't really understand the creativity as much just based on how they were raised. But I just told myself like the family I'm building will look nothing like that. The limits are
I
gone.
know that's right. I
Limits are
know
gone.
that's right. Well, oh, well, Queen, congratulations. The limits are
Thank you.
gone.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Give us 4 great qualities about yourself.
Whew. Man, I'm dependable, right?
Okay.
Dependable. I A lot of this is birthed through pain, right? So a lot of these qualities I found out going through struggles. Dependability, consistency that was created in my homelessness.
Hmm.
Having to think fast, of course. So, um, just being reliable, right? People can depend on you but not always rely on you, right? Or they can rely on you but not always depend on you. Just
Mm,
being that person that's both, and um a team player, right? I'm looking to
mm,
have a team where the vision requires a team, and just being able to adjust, being able to grow with my team, being able to grow with others. Even on platforms like this, I'm working on a program now, and I collabed with somebody else who's already a speaker making 5 figures or more a month, right?
yes,
So
ma'am.
it's just, I just, man, like it's awesome.
I love that. I love it, Queen. We're actually going to get later on in our questions. We are going to talk about collaborations.
Okay.
So that's and it's so funny because each time we do the shows, it's like when people start talking, when they talk, they actually either answer the next question or they kind of like hit what the next question is, like a
Awesome.
roundabout. So you gave us 4 great qualities about yourself.
Yeah, so I said dependability, reliability, consistency, and then being a team player.
Awesome. Awesome. Out of all of the wonderful things you do, what is one of the things you do really well, regardless of what's going on around you?
I leave home at home, right? In a professional setting where I'm working, I don't carry home through the door. just
Mm.
because I set out to do a job, right, for a client. Most of my clients live out of state. So there's a heavy amount of reliability they need with me because I'm managing their units. Um, I leave home at home. I most times I put my iPhone on work mode and no calls come through. It's a level of focus I need. Today I did 3 units before 3 o'clock, and I never would have been able to do that effectively if I had been distracted, if I had gone and did other things. So focus is so important.
You know what, Queen? I honestly agree with you.
Yeah.
Most times I'm moving from here, there, and everywhere. I'm on the plane, I'm on the bus, I'm on the train, I'm in and out of traffic, I'm here, there, and everywhere. How now I get great work done doing that. However, I've learned when I am able to sit without distractions, I don't care if it's for
Yes.
40 hours, okay? And there has been times that I will sit for 40 hours straight. Go to the restaurant, grab a, bite to eat, stretch, do a little yoga pose, and I'm back at this 40 hour. And when I've learned that having that focus and not being distracted, it helps tremendously. It
Yeah.
helps me get a lot of things done. It helps me keep organized and keep everything together. So I will definitely second that with you, having focus and no distractions. Queen, it is such an amazing place to be. So again,
It is.
congratulations, Queen. Woo, woo,
Sorry.
woo. You good. You need some water? Go get some water, Queen.
I
Definitely.
might. Oh,
Yes,
I don't want
ma'am.
y'all to see my room. Listen, I got y'all in my room. I need to clean my own house. Okay.
Oh, let me find out. It's Junkie Queen. You better not be junkie over there, Queen.
Listen, girl, I can't guarantee I'm not.
I know that's right. Listen, sometimes that's how it be when it's in, you're in focus mode or you're in work mode, artistry mode. So I definitely agree with you. It's cool. So as she's getting her water, because we do not need any emergencies, okay, while we are live. So, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to the Queen Juicy Shake Show on YouTube as well on Spotify. The Spotify is our radio platform, our podcast, which we are building every single week, every single day. And this is one of the segments that is in on Spotify as well. So make sure you click that icon button and that bell button so that you can still be the first to know when we are doing things, when we are celebrating this stuff. So you can be a part of it. But we love you and we just wanted to always make sure that we are here for you as well as you are here for us. All right, the queen is back. Woo woo.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
products what products and or services do you have to share with the world and are you remote or in person?
So currently, as you stated, I do clean residentially and commercially. Those are service based locally to Houston and like the surrounding cities. I am working on a planner for cleaners
Okay.
and a product line, and those will be where I can ship anywhere, right? Where I
Oh,
can
look
ship
at
anywhere.
you.
I'm creating a program teaching beginners how to grow and scale a profitable Airbnb and residential cleaning business, and that'll be something that's digital, right? That's digital. They can purchase online, watch from anywhere. So yes, right now I do provide a local service, but I am working on products and things that are available to anyone,
Okay.
anywhere.
Okay. She's doing it. She said digital, honey. She said because she don't like to read books no more, so she gotta make it digital. Oh God.
That's
Yeah, I
funny.
love it both. I love the audio part, but I really truly love this part because it's more personal
Yeah.
and you'll be able to get that space with people and, again,
Mhm.
get that human interaction going that, we've kind of lost out of touch with, through the pandemic. So, Queen,
Very
thank you
true.
so much for being
No
here. Thank
problem.
you so much for being one of our first, hey, quarter guests. All right. Oh man, this is awesome. Are your products created from mind, heart to bare hands, or is there a mixture between independent distributors and engineering your own products and or services?
Um, so the cleaning service products, like the cleaning products that I'm working on, um, I don't know, it's somewhere in between because it'll be the things that I want in the product,
Okay.
but it'll be bottled up and labels will be placed by more of an industrial
Okay.
situation. So when it comes time to order shipments, although there are things that I prefer to have in the product for the cleaning, a third party company will be bottling and shipping essentially for me.
All right. Okay. Awesome sauce. Whoop whoop. What are your prices? Do you have bundle packages and gift card options?
So right now, I'm actually working on bundling, just because I'm learning that even though even my clients have budgets, even my clients have things that they can't afford, things they want, things they don't want. Getting ready to take a workshop actually to ramp up on pricing better,
Okay.
just so I can really have it down to a science because my business is growing pretty quickly. And so the last thing I want to do is leave money on the table, right? For me
Mm,
or my team. And so I believe in investing in yourself. And there was another queen that, black queen that, is made over $1 million in the industry. And she has training on how to price correctly. Um, and so most likely my prices will be going up, but I love the challenge. So absolutely right now my pricing, they're fixed rates for the Airbnbs based on the bedrooms and the bathrooms and how many beds I have to make. And then there is the hourly rate when I do deep cleans residentially or move ins or move out cleanings because they're deeper cleanings. With commercial, it's generally by the square footage. So
okay.
it's, but I'll say this. My baseline for residential is $125.
Okay.
That's the baseline. That's like, okay, you want some work done. Um, and this is where we start and we build on that, right? Because it's your time, it's your travel. Houston is big, so you're spending 30 minutes at least driving to a client's house one way, right? So
Okay.
um yeah, there's that. And then residentially, I mean, then in Airbnb, my one bedroom turnover started at $100, right? So the price point is definitely a little different for Airbnb just because it's 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 just a different part of the industry, right? I know that, you learn and you educate yourself, at least I do, about my industry, and the bread and butter is residential and commercial, right?
Okay.
I know a lady that makes almost $60,000 a month on Airbnb, but my personal desire is residential and commercial because I love the contracts of commercial, and then it's with residential I can price them somewhere and it's not a lot of pushback. With
Okay.
Airbnb, it's usually like, they like to price low because somebody else is charging cheaper. So it's a little more difficult at times to kind of like break them in. Just really, but honestly, all of my clients, they pay my rates because the quality they get and the reliability, the dependability. Um, so yeah.
Well, I'm thankful that you even said about the quality of your services because that's actually our next question. What are your prices? Why are your prices worth it?
They're worth it because, I mean, when you're looking for a cleaner, you're looking for somebody who's efficient, who's not going to be in your house all day. You're looking for someone who's going to still do the job right, whether you're there or not, right?
Right.
They're looking for somebody with reviews most times already. So I'm on Google, and people go to Google, people go like, they go to my website to see, what I offer. I mean, I get reviews. I have references from hosts that I clean for, clients that I clean for, and that's security for them. Once
Correct.
they are provided that level of security, then they'll take a chance. Um, and I always tell myself all I need is that foot in the door, because I know the work that I provide. Um,
Yes.
and so the reality is that when you know that you're not willing to settle and charge lower to compete, because I
Yes,
just
ma'am.
don't compete with nobody else, right?
I know that's
um
right. She heard this. She don't
I
compete
just
with
don't.
nobody. You can have an Airbnb, but guess what? It's not hers.
But seriously, I don't see the point of it. Honestly, my business started to flourish more, first of all, my faith in Jesus Christ, my faith in God, like, is strong. But then there was also this point where I had to come to a moment where I'm like, stop looking around at everybody else's work, right?
Yes.
You have to focus on what you do. And then I had to cut out services that I was providing, because I'm like, I want to be the specialist that they go to. I don't want to offer all of these side services that I don't specialize in, because they're going to get the best work with the specialty that I provide. Somebody who has to go see a doctor for their knee or their bones, they're not going to just go to someone who doesn't provide a
A
specialty in that
GYN.
department, right? You're going to go to somebody
We
who
don't want you
can,
to be going to the GYN. We don't want
right?
you to be going to the GYN office because your feet hurt. Like, we don't want that. We want you
Exactly.
to go to a GYN.
Yes. And so that's pretty much it. Like, I really focused on what I specialize in and being able to grow from there. I've been a cleaner for 6 years. I've been in Airbnb for about two of those 6 years. And I realized that the cleaning and the Airbnb are what I specialize in. Now, granted, I'm not here. I had to stop chasing the money because it started
Mm,
making me really frantic, like jumping on jobs because, okay, they need a carpet cleaning, I got a carpet cleaner, let me go do it.
right.
It's a lot, right? So I had
Mm,
to really focus in on what I do, which is the cleaning, which is the Airbnb comes with stocking, it comes with a lot of things. um
mm.
I said, if you focus on growing in this space, being better in this space,
Yes, ma'am.
opportunities will open up for you, because now I get calls about referrals. I had a magazine article done locally with Voyage, and
Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, Queen. I'm about to stop you. I'm about to stop you because I was in Voyage too. I was in Voyage
yeah.
ATL. Yes, Queen. We in magazines and stuff.
Oh man, yes, yes. So I mean, I realized that there's no competition. I've come too far to, you know, compete with somebody in an industry that has a lot of people in it already. I mean, the cleaning industry is worth over $50 billion. I mean, at the end of the day, there's always somebody in that store looking for something to clean in their house, right? You always see somebody on the cleaning aisle. I go on Walmart, it's probably about a good 3 to 5 people all the time on this aisle looking for something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but I realized that because I'm walking in what I specialize in, now I have like my older brother, like, hey, I'm getting ready to clean this bathroom. I got rust on the wall. What do you
Mm,
suggest? Right.
mm.
And it's just like really walking in that and not being so, I have to get every service because I don't want anybody else to get it, or I need the money. Like, granted, there are times where I'm like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? I could have made a little more. But when I look at my bank statements, I'm like, we're where we're supposed to be, and we're gonna
Yeah,
take this and we're gonna scale this and we're gonna grow this. And I invest in myself so that I can learn how to do different things to grow the business, right? So that when my team comes in, I can focus on growth while they focus on the work.
Right.
right? Because if I'm
Right.
always providing work, I can hire more. If I'm
Mm.
always getting more work, there's more income that they can make. So
Right.
I'm in my sweet spot, baby.
Mm.
You know?
She in her
Yeah.
sweet spot. She is
Yes,
in her
girl.
sweet spot. Do y'all hear that? She is in her sweet spot. I
Yes.
love it.
It's beautiful.
Preparing for each customer's success requires a journey within each cell. What is your prep stage to require your worth and monetary value for your product and or services?
So you said my prep stage as far as like, can you like kind of expound on that?
Sure. What goes into all you do to provide quality services and quality products to require the amount from your customers? Like,
So
I mean, why would they go to you? However, you said your baseline starts out at 125, right?
mhm.
So why do they go to you, right? So if they go to you and they're like, I want an Airbnb, right? Okay, and they order it, what is your prep stage to get prepared for each customer to even require your value?
Oh, that's a good question. So for me, a lot of my work comes from referrals now,
Okay.
more than anything when it comes to Airbnb. Before I got there though, I'm really particular about the work that I do. So I'm always making sure I have a surplus of things that I need, right? So now I'm at a
Okay.
point where I buy my product at the gallon, about a gallon, so where I can dilute it and keep more product and spend less long term.
Okay.
I look at my quality of shoes, you know what I'm saying, from when I'm on my feet all the time. It's from the first initial contact. People call to hear a voice, to hear a real person sometimes, so that they can kind of see who they're dealing with. But
Right.
most of the sources that they refer me from are trusted sources, right? So I have a client that super particular about everything. Like she's very like, okay, you need to whatever. But the blessing
Right.
is that I was already that cleaner when I met her, right?
Okay.
So when somebody gave her to me and was like, hey, I ain't that cleaner, listen, I told her you be the one for the job. And it's been a great relationship, so great to where I clean for her sister's Airbnb now,
Oh
right?
wow.
But coming from this client, it meant a lot to her sister, to where she was like, I don't even need to do interviews because my sister is very clean. And I know
Right.
that if she has somebody cleaning her Airbnb and she doesn't have to go back and fix anything, you're the one, right?
I know that's
And
right.
so building relationships are a foundation for me. Like I said, it's not about the money. Um Initially, right? The money provides income to survive, to do what I need to do to provide my family. But relationships, I've had to cut people loose. So my preparation for that is like focusing on being a good relationship builder, right, in my personal life. Um, Stability is important, especially after coming through homelessness.
Mm.
I pray, before in the mornings. I be praying. I get my coffee. Sometimes like an energy drink, depending on how I feel. I'm working on like getting away from that so I could just take my vitamins and like have natural energy sources. I'm not quite there yet, but
Okay.
I'm on my way. So I have to make sure that I get enough nice rest, because I be like, mm-mm. Some days I'll be like, Lord, I just want to go back to bed. But today wasn't one of those days. And so it's just, I really think about like what will allow me to provide the best quality of work. I can't, if I'm tired, I'm not going to provide the best quality of work, right? And if I'm tired, I'm going to not be as efficient. I'm going to take longer.
Right.
So I really
Right.
think about all of that, even from down to like, I probably fast for the first like my work day actually sometimes on just water, because
Right.
I'm like, yo, I can't afford to be sleep out here like
I
at
know that's
all.
right.
So that's pretty much it. It's not a whole lot, but I definitely have been preparing for years. Just with experiences, with everything that I've taken, I take it and I grow from it. If somebody gives me feedback, I'm not offended, because I'm like, I need this so I can be a better leader for mine. You know what I mean? So I just, that's pretty much what it is. I'm pretty simple.
Okay, Queen. Okay. See, this is why she demands what she demands. This is what why she puts in the work that she puts in. So that we all, when we come to her B&B, honey, we feel like gems, we feel like kings, we feel like queens, we feel like we deserve to be here in this moment. And then we don't got to
Yes.
worry. We don't gotta worry. I remember there was a time that I didn't even know what an Airbnb was, right? Everyone's like, oh yeah, Airbnbs. And I'm like, what is an Airbnb? Like I didn't know really what it was. And I think if not anything, I think I pronounced it wrong. I think I just was like, yeah, I want to order me a B&B. And somebody was like, a B&B? What's a B&B? I'm like, a B&B, like, it's a B&B. And they like, you mean Airbnb? And I'm like, oh, so okay, so what is the Airbnb? And then when I really found out what it was, and then when I finally stayed um where was it? It was in Ohio. I had two different Airbnbs. I had one that was a condo. Girl, when I tell you, I thought I was in heaven, okay, with this condo. I was like, oh my God, I'm in a condo. This is my, again, similar story to yours, like, oh my gosh, I'm in this Airbnb, again, I didn't know what a B&B was, because all I do is, I take care of my family, I'm working, I'm constantly working on projects, I'm constantly flying here, there, and everywhere. I'm always doing something amazing to not only extend my personal growth, but to extend other people's personal growth too. Because again,
Yes.
like you said, if you're tired, you're not giving me the best value of you.
Mm-mm.
You're not even giving yourself the best value of you. So then
Amen.
you have that teacher in school that's overworked, she's stressed, she didn't go to bed, whatever, she's sick, however it may be. Now she's treating the children mean, she's really just
Yes.
being very short with people. You have that chef that had a bad day, her boyfriend or his the woman's husband just left or divorced or whatever, and it's just like, so my food nasty because
Mm-hmm.
you had a bad day.
Yep.
Never mind. I'll just give me the apron. I'll just go make it. 'Cause I know I don't work
No,
here, but it's a lot.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Absolutely.
takes a
And that's
lot.
how it is.
Yeah,
And that's
it
how
does.
it
It
is.
takes a lot. It does. So I will say kudos to you on that for you to even
For sure.
realize, hey, I need to get my sleep. I need to get my rest. I need to, put something great in my body. I really don't want to
Yes.
do too much coffee as much anymore. I want
Mhm.
to do X, Y, and Z to be able to have my activities go through the whole day and I'm present for it.
Yes.
So that means a lot. And then it also, my father always told me about money. And he said, money has feelings. He said, if you misuse money, money will leave you. And I feel like
Mm.
it's the same thing, the same concept. It's like you're having a horrible day. However, you could have at least had a less of a horrible day if
Right.
you were able to get a little bit more sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You were
Mm-hmm.
able to try to was it prioritize. You
Yep.
were able to focus. You were able to be present. And in that moment, now I am willing and happy to give you my 125, even if it's 325. Here, thank you, because now I need this moment to be like, oh my gosh,
Yes.
long day on a plane, you know,
Yes.
um, and now I really need some rest. I need some rejuvenation time. So when I first was in that condo, Queen, I just was like, oh, this is it. Like, this is the
Yes.
shelter who? This is the bid. Like, what
I'm
am I
telling you, Airbnbs are amazing. What a lot of people don't realize is that it's rapidly growing, and it's
doing?
just it's kind of just like for people who want the experience of being at home but not
Yeah,
at home, right?
yeah,
Um, Airbnb has so many different things. You can get an Airbnb off the beach. If you want to be next to the water, you can get an Airbnb in a secluded location. If you want to connect with nature, you can
yeah,
get an Airbnb anywhere in other countries. This is
yeah,
not just here. Whatever you're looking to do, Because it's always good to detach from all of the social media and things like that. Even as a business owner, I'm like, I'm getting ready to unplug, for my birthday.
Right.
Like, it's next month, but I'm like, I work a lot, so I'm gonna spend 3 to 4 days in an Airbnb
Yeah.
myself, actually, not from any of
I
my
know that's
clients
right.
I clean for, but I really just wanted to be by the water. So I'm like, for me, uh, I'm gonna unplug. I'm gonna do that, and it's just an experience. People go for an experience. So when I'm cleaning, I think about the experience. I think about, what does it smell like in here? Like, what does it feel like? How do these, I check for towels and see if everything is clean. If it's not white, we don't want it. You know what I'm saying?
I know
Order
that's
some
right.
more. You know what I mean?
I know
Like,
that's right.
and so, yeah, with Airbnb, you have to create those checklists so your client can know if anything's wrong, if anything's missing, if we need to restock anything. And so it's about an experience. And so they get an experience when my company cleans for these Airbnbs.
You get an experience. Did you hear this, Queen? You heard it first on the Queen Juicy Shake Show. Listen, listen, okay? Tell this Queen you seen it on the Queen Juicy Shake Show, okay?
That's too funny.
Shout out to all the Airbnb. Shout out to all the commercial resident owners. Shout out to the commercial owners because I know it takes a lot. It takes a huge amount of dedication as well as a keen eye. You need a keen eye, okay? I have hotel and housekeeping experience along with my million other okay experiences, and one of them is housekeeping. I graduated from Philadelphia OIC in Philadelphia
Awesome.
for housekeeping and hospitality. So actually being that housekeeper, okay? When I say folding those bed sheets, okay, even folding the pillowcases a certain way, even folding the tissue down to a diamond parameter, okay?
Yeah.
It's a whole thing to cleaning residential, to cleaning hotels. It's a lot to that, okay? That's a different area, okay? That's a different area most don't
A
know
lot.
about. So again, Queen, this is why you in the A corner, okay? Because it take a lot to do. And then sometimes you gotta also, I'm sure you also have to clean up behind people who don't want to clean up. Do you have a cleaning fee?
So the host that host the Airbnb, they have a cleaning fee.
Okay.
Generally, so they price it the way that they are. If I do clean anything, like, mm, somebody threw up in a trash can, or
Okay.
their dog used the bathroom on the patio and they left it there, because I've experienced both. Okay.
Wow.
um I charge fees for that
I
outside
know
of
that's
my
right.
normal fee, because I'm not, this is body fluids, this is dog fluids. Like, I ain't gonna leave it here for the next client because they don't want to
Right.
smell urine, right?
Right.
But you're gonna pay me $50, $60. You're gonna pay me whatever I need to get paid. For example, we have a client checking into a 2 bedroom unit shortly, and she wants, like, the master bedroom decorated for her fiance's birthday. My host is like,
Aw.
can you do the balloons and stuff? Like, she's gonna pay for all of that, but she'll pay extra fee or whatever. She's like, can you do it? I was like, yeah, I can do it. I was like, it'll be extra $50. She was like,
I know
okay.
that's right.
So, little things like that add a touch. People are coming
Yeah.
to celebrate one another. They're coming to relax and not be home. Um, it's so important that you're able to really provide quality service, because it's more than just cleaning.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So I'm
You're
working on a
giving them their
slogan.
journey.
Okay, I'm working on a slogan for that, girl, so we can get a trademark for my business. Because, I mean, we're not the average, baby. We don't do average around here.
I know that's
I
right. Well,
really
listen,
believe that
let me know.
people remember the work when it's great.
Yes.
They don't remember average.
Nope.
Who's
Mm-mm.
fighting to be average?
But like who? Like who, ma'am, sir?
Who's this?
Um,
Who,
who
okay, who's
are
fighting
who
to be
are you?
average?
Like, but
Okay,
like say your name on the mic. Who?
okay.
Yeah.
Listen, nobody.
So that means, Queen, we're gonna live a long time because we showing up not average nor mediocre.
Yes, a long time, a long
Okay.
full life.
Long,
Yes.
y'all gonna remember us, okay? Y'all gonna remember Charmaine Dollar
Period.
and Queen Juicy Shake, okay? They gonna be like, I remember them queens. It was 1954. I remember them queens.
That's funny.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next question.
Okay.
Do you have single and collaborative projects? If so, what are they and who are they with? Now I know you did touch on this a little bit earlier.
So right now I'm creating a course. Um, the course the education is from me, but I do have someone I'm working with. His name's William Winfield. He does
Okay.
coaching for public speaking, lots of things like that. He does public speaking, marketing, all these things, just wonderful things. And
Okay.
we decided to come together to do a master class because he's actually looking to get into the cleaning industry, but he doesn't want to have to actually do the cleaning himself. So the
Okay.
education is for the people that are going to come in, but he also will be gleaning, because he's learning, right? Him and his team,
Okay.
they're learning. So we made an exchange. Like, it's like, hey, he's really good at marketing, so he's not charging me for coaching,
Okay.
and I bring the education and we run it up.
Okay. Okay. So y'all have a really great bartering system going on.
Yes. Because he was just like, he feels like I'm a really great go-to for this industry.
Okay.
And so we kind of just decided, like, hey, listen, he was like, I won't charge you for coaching because listen, you have a lot to provide. We can't do it without you. He
Mm.
said, I'm your partner because I do the marketing. Like, he's really great at that. And I really believe in outsourcing. I'm learning that I don't have to do it all by myself. Even though I have some
Yes.
things I'm doing myself, I
Right.
don't have to do it all by myself, right? And I realized that sometimes who you connect to, it changes a lot too, right? So
Sure.
with him, I'll be able to break open into teaching, right? And away from the cleaning, into
Okay.
teaching others how to do what I do.
Look at that. I mean, listen, I'm so speechless right now because from the many different conversations that you and I've had,
Hmm.
I would have never, known so much about your story without you even, coming into the A corner and, to just hear your story and, know that for one, you used to be homeless. Like that to me, and I be working on my emotions and stuff sometimes, okay?
Okay.
Because I know there's gonna be moments where I'm gonna have on makeup, okay? And I don't want no black line on my face. So so I do be trying to work on my emotions because again, for me, it just means a lot, to see to see women, even men, who have been through what we've been through and able
Yes.
to come out on the other side. That means a whole lot. So
Yes.
again, we congratulate this
Thank
queen. Woo, woo,
you.
woo! You see my little booty dance? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes, ma'am.
How can your product, service, or organization help other great people towards their wellness?
Okay, so I actually provide green cleaning options as a like
Okay.
a premium service because a lot of people request it. If they do want it, some people don't really mind, but some people just prefer not to have the standard products that I may use in the house, which is fine. Um, and then also, I really believe that I tell people all the time that cleaners are not just cleaners. At least I'm not.
Okay.
When you come into a house, you service families, you service family with multiple children. Their lives are busy.
Yeah.
I've had clients with depression. I've had clients with allergies. Clients who had just taken a loss or were at a
Mm,
funeral when I was
yeah.
cleaning. And they feel so much better about their space when they come home.
Mm,
Um, because sometimes when you get in these dark spaces, some people just are not able to get up and clean. They're not able to. They don't want to think about any of that.
yeah.
So I've literally had people be able to sleep better at night because they don't have dust in their home.
Yes,
People who are able to just be able to rest because it is clean now. So imagine having, depression and your mind's clouded all the
yes,
time, and you're able to clear your space. I'm able to put the dishes in a dishwasher, sanitize, make it smell good
yes.
in there, vacuum. I get in the couches too, sis. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know
Turn
that's what
all
she said.
out
She getting
now.
them couches too, okay? She ain't got time. Don't
Period.
be here hiding nothing in the couches because she gonna see it, okay? And if she got to do a cleanup thing with some liquids, and what you said, that's an extra $50. She ain't got
Yeah.
time for this, okay? She don't got time for the
Yes,
liquid
girl.
cleanup. She
Listen.
said it's $50, and she go in the couch cushions.
Listen, well, with the couches and stuff, usually residentially, because of the prices I charge, I include it. So I pull up them couches, I take that attachment and I go. And people who have pets, they really appreciate that too. I get like I keep a lint roller. I tell people all the time, when
Right,
you're Airbnb cleaner, keep a lint roller. People have pets, even residentially. I keep lint rollers regardless, because you never know what you have to, lint roll off.
right,
Even on sheets, like after you wash and dry them, you might see a hair or two. You know what I'm saying? They clean, but you
right,
might see some stragglers. So I keep a lint roller. People who have pets but have allergies, it helps them a lot. People just all walks of life. People who are business people who are just never really home. They come
right,
home from getting off a plane and they like, oh my gosh, I can shower with some clean towels. Like, life has been busy. I've been in hotels. Like, I can come
right.
home and home feels like home, right?
You
And
know
knowing
what?
that everything.
Oh, Queen. I
Yes,
was about
girl.
to say that too. I was about to say something similar to that. I was about to say, home, you want to be home away from home. You
Yeah.
want to feel like home away from home. Because I
Yep.
truly believe that our home, our natural home, is in us, is in our heart,
Mhm.
is in our
Mhm.
being.
Mhm.
I refer to that often where, I am my home. So wherever I am, my home is there. And it's
Yep.
like if I'm able to be in a space where, again, it's clean, it
Mhm.
smells good because I am really, really hot. When I tell you my nostril, okay, is like a pregnancy nostril. Okay, after I had my children, girl, it just got, you know what I mean? It just elevated. And I'm like, why is it
Yes.
smelling like this?
Yes.
What is
Yes.
this for? It smells so good. It just it helps out a lot when you are
Mhm.
in a clean space, when you're able to think.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead, Queen.
So,
I'm proud of you and stuff. Look at I'm doing my little beauty dance. That's for you, Queen. Little shimmy. little shimmy.
yes.
Oh, this is awesome. So we're gonna move on to our next question.
Okay.
What is the very thing you love about what you do?
I think it's just that when you clean, you change an environment in
Okay.
their home. The level of trust people have you come into the place where they let it all go at the end of the day. You can get
Right.
ugly, take the wig off. You can
Right.
get all the way down to who you are in your most comfortable place, and being able to provide a peaceful environment for them, a clean environment for them. Just the amount of people that say thank you for changing, the way it feels in here. Like,
Right.
it means a lot. Like mothers, I service a lot of wives, and we kids, and it just happens like that, families, and they're like, oh my gosh, now I can focus on just cooking dinner and making sure I help them with homework. Being a parent, I'm like, girl, yes.
That's a whole nother life. it's a whole
Yes, and so
it's a
just
whole
to
nother life.
I'm telling you, so it's like it just allows them to not have to overwork and being able to rest. So I think for me, the greatest reward is really just changing their situation inside of the place where they take shelter in, where they go and hide sometimes, where they go and relax, where the world, they walk away from the world and work is outside the door. They can come home, it's just the fact that we're able to change the environment, change the atmosphere of the home,
Right.
especially my clients who deal with mental illness, like just being able to help them, just being the thank you that they have. Some people cry, like, you have no idea how much it's helped me. I haven't been able to
Aw.
clean for months. And knowing what that feels like at some point in my life, I'm
Yeah.
like, I get it. Like, that means more to me than a tip. Like, that is just like a reward that can't be replaced. The fact that you're able to change somebody's able to get rest because you were there, because
Hmm.
you clean, you dusted, they're not coughing through the night, right? Somebody's able to just be able to just be.
Yeah. To
And
just
so
be.
that means a lot.
You
Yeah.
heard it first. She says she get it. Period.
Yes, I do.
She get it. It's nothing else but
Yes.
she gets it. And when you have a business owner that gets it,
Yes.
that is a great business to have. That is a great business to support. That is a great that would that is a great business to support.
I think it's frozen.
Yep, there we go. We are
Okay.
back. Yes, we are back, honey. Oh, look at me. Look. She listen. When I say she got my crown sliding off because she's so daggone amazing. Okay, let me look. Let me fix my crown. Let me fix my crown back. This crown. All right. So we're gonna get to the next question. Now, this segment is called Crown Check. All right. And anytime you come to the Queen Juicy Shake show, it will always be a crown check. All right. We will always be doing something amazing for our wellness, for our health. And that's that again, we get it. Okay. We get it. So, crown check is where we check not only our energy levels, we also check for what we ate today and place four positive affirmations into the atmosphere. Are you ready, Queen? Are you ready, Queen? Are you ready? All right. So, right now, wherever you are, safely stand up and you're going to smile and you're going to do some amazing things. So right now, I just want you to stand up. We're going to
Okay.
do just to stand up. We're going to do a crown check. All right.
I need this to stand with me, girl, because, baby,
I know that's right, girl. Take it
listen.
with you. Look, take it with you.
Okay,
You
let me
got
back
it.
up.
Yep. Just move
I
back
might
a
have to
little.
just back up. Oh,
That's
look.
fine.
Okay, hold on. All right.
All right.
Sorry. It's
So
messy back here, so.
you good. You are absolutely good. We're gonna remember this moment because we're gonna come back. We're gonna check on us later and see how far we have come and how far we have grown for our first ever A corner moment on live video. Okay.
All right.
All right. So you standing up. I want you to smile. I'm on live. I want you to smile. I want you to clap 2 times. Clap 2 times, Queen. Yes, ma'am. All right. And then I want you to snap 4 times. Yes. And then I want you to repeat after me and repeat this phrase. This
Okay.
is my A moment.
All right. This is my A moment.
Yes, I want you to do it one more time because I feel like I feel like you just gotta do it better than it. I feel like your arms need to be in the air. You're gonna be like, "This is my A moment." There we
This is
go.
my A moment.
Yes, Queen. She said it's in her A moment.
Yes.
What did you have to eat today and drink?
I had alkaline water. I had I honestly just snacked today. Before we came home, I had like a Chipotle bowl.
Okay, okay, okay. That
Chipotle.
sounds
But
good.
but
Okay.
really that's just I had so much water today, so that's like feeling I'm done. Like I'm good with water, some fruit later. Yeah. So
Okay, Queen. Okay, she had some fruit, some alkaline water. She had a bowl. She had an amazing. Then what was in the bowl? Was it what kind was it? Was it like spinach, rice and beans,
it
chicken? What
was
was it?
rice. I didn't have beans today. It was rice with guacamole. I did have some spinach at the bottom. Like it was a mix.
Okay.
And then it was some other stuff like, I had some sour cream,
Okay.
corn.
I love sour cream, by the way.
Um,
I love
Today
cheese.
I went for steak instead of chicken because it's like a treat for me. I
Okay.
usually eat chicken during the week, and so I was like, okay, we really did our thing today. So I don't eat a lot of heavy meat like that during the
Okay.
like I just in general. But today was like, okay, girl, you sat there, you did 3 units, and by three
I'm gonna
o'clock,
eat this. I am going to enjoy this moment.
yes,
Yes,
girl,
Queen.
I did.
Yes, she is enjoying this moment. Repeat after a queen. I am worth it.
I am worth it.
I am valuable.
I am valuable.
I am expensive.
I am expensive.
And I am winning on Wellness Wednesday.
All right. I'm winning on Wellness Wednesday.
Yes, yes. All right, Queen, you can sit back there. You can sit back there. All right, we did our crown check. We just wanted to make sure we did our crown check and get that together. So now, after our crown check, what motivated you to get started within your A style? Like, what started you?
My divorce.
Okay.
I was so broken in that relationship. I'm like, I have to stop repeating cycles.
Yes, ma'am.
I made a promise to my daughter, whether she knew it or not, to provide for her, knowing that I was going to be a single mother from conception. Okay.
Okay.
Um, and I said I have to do better by both of us. I thought about the things that I actually enjoy doing that are profitable, because sometimes the things we enjoy doing are not always the most profitable, but they are a good outlet, right? Sometimes. And I said, well, cleaning is something that I've always had compliments on. It's something that, and I just jumped. I jumped. Honestly, I took tax refund money and I got my LLC and um, all the things.
Snap,
Yes,
snap,
girl.
snap, snap, Queen. We are so proud of you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for being here with us. Thank you
Yes,
so
thank you
much
for having
for
me.
you're welcome, Queen. Listen, you are always more than welcome, okay? Because we're going to track you later on and we're going to have like a update and see where you are, see how many units you are doing,
Yes,
you know.
girl.
So yeah, so this is only the beginning, Queen. This is only the beginning. Even
It
through the
is.
technology, it's only the
Yes.
beginning, okay? It's just you have to get started, period. Where you are in life, you just have to get started. It's
Yes.
not going to be promising that it's going to be perfect or that
Yes.
you're not going to have to do it 40 times. That is the journey to be able to just get started. And that's what you did, Queen. You just got
Yeah.
started. So we are
Yes, ma'am.
so happy for you. We're so thankful for you. And I would love the opportunity to come stay at one of your B&Bs, honey. I will come to Houston, Texas, okay? Just to
Okay.
be able to experience this amazing Airbnb, okay? Because
Yes,
remember, before
ma'am.
I didn't know what an Airbnb was, okay? I'm like, B&B, all loud and wrong. I'm like, B&B, they're like, B&B, what is that?
Period.
You know the B&B I'm talking about. And they're like, you mean Airbnb? Oh, yeah. So I would love that. I would actually love to do a taping in your Airbnb. So but we'll definitely talk about that later because you know the
Yes.
Queen Juicy Shake show will come to Houston, Texas. Now,
Oh,
all right.
okay.
Yes,
Listen.
snap, snap. All right, Queen. What does it look like when you are in your creative space, such as what do you eat, drink, or listen to for a greater creative flow?
Um, so when I'm in my units cleaning, I turn on most times I'll turn on, depending on what I'm doing. If I want the pace to kind of like, if it's a day that started off slow, I turn on Afro beats, girl.
Hold on, girl. Hold on, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Because I'm so glad you said Afrobeat, okay? Because no one, okay, knows, okay. Let me look at my Spotify. Hold on. Let me show you my playlist real quick, okay? Because Afro beats, okay, look, I don't even know if you can see it, honey, okay? But it say Afro beats, okay, right here, okay? When I tell you
Yes.
that is in my shower, honey, it's on my walks. It's on before I even got on here, I was in
Yes, girl.
Afro beats, okay?
Yes.
If you don't know about Afro beats, it's on Spotify, Afro Beats Mix, okay? It will
Yes,
do
girl.
wonders for your life. Look at us, we sisters and stuff. The commonality, all right? It's a commonality for me.
I love it. I love it. Afro beats.
Oh,
It just keeps the space upbeat. You know, when I had
right.
a slow start to a morning, sometimes not the most favorable mornings, just to kind of get out of that space. And I stop and I dance sometimes, and I'll just be like, okay, let me get out of that space. So, usually that, and then, like, I start my morning with prayer, and that helps. And
Mhm.
just getting plenty of water, plenty of water. Like I said, if I'm not eating heavy that day, I'll get like a breakfast bar from at my house and just kind of snack on that while I'm in route. But yeah, I think prayer and Afro beats, baby.
Yes, Queen. I want you
Yeah.
to smile real quick because we about to take a selfie, Queen. Smile for the camera and pose. Pose. Smile. Smile, smile. Awesome, Queen. If you had to recommend your star product and or service to someone, which one would it be and why?
Mm. I would recommend. Honestly, I would recommend a deep cleaning for residential. Just because I invest in products, I invest in my equipment. I bought a steamer just so I could clean the grout better in the shower.
Yes.
I mean, I listen. A lot of families, a lot of mothers, I've contacted me about deep cleanings, and just the way that they feel so much relief.
Yes.
Understanding. But honestly, my service would be a deep cleaning residentially, whether it's a house, an apartment, a condo, whatever it is. That's for sure the one that a lot of people enjoy. You know, they don't mind giving up the money after they see the results. So,
You
yeah,
gotta pay for this quality. Okay.
period.
You gotta pay for this worth and value. If you really
I'm
want your
telling you,
money's
and that
worth,
value is about to go up, honey. Because when I go to this class, this workshop, I'm gonna find out how to price better. Because I know some Caucasian ladies in my group, my little chat for cleaners,
right.
that be getting $1,500 invoices on deep cleanings. That's where
Yes,
we
ma'am.
going.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
And guess what, Queen? You would never have to apologize for your growth. You would
yeah,
never have to apologize for where you are supposed to be arriving.
yes,
Never
yeah.
apologize for that. Just learn how to do it better, okay?
Period.
Because period. If you learn how to do like this is our first YouTube show, right? We had so many different technologies going on. We
We
had the
did.
reception going in and out. But guess what? Each time you come back, it will get better and better and better each time.
Yes, girl. Yes,
Okay.
I believe it. I
So
believe it.
require your worth and make sure when you're requiring your worth, not only you're requiring it from other people, but you're also requiring it with yourself. And you'll never go wrong, Queen. You be all right, Queen. You got
Yes,
this.
girl. I believe that.
Yes, ma'am. What are you currently working on? I know we touched a little bit on that earlier, as far as your different classes that you're having, your just the things that you're implementing. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yes. So right now I'm working on a master class. It's $27. And my partner and I have created a group where people that are in the master class that decide to invest further, they can ask questions here. Like, so once they are actually in the master class, they can be added to the group, get all of the assistance that they need from us in that group. Now, because it's a $27 master class, there are limits until there's a further investment, right? So that's when the program comes in, because I'm working on a program right now with simulations and all kinds of things to help like walk people through it, but also like check their knowledge as they grow through it. Like, do you know, are you retaining the information? Because I would never want anybody to invest in themselves and feel like they are not able to use it.
Mm.
So that, and then I also signed up for a to create a planner for cleaners. I was just sitting here thinking like one day, like, yeah, like cleaners need planners. There's
Yes.
planners for so many things. And so I went to the GOAT. Like, she makes these beautiful, I don't know if you ever heard of her. What is her name? Arnita Hall. Arnita Hall has A&B credit in Dallas.
Oh,
She's a
wow.
millionaire of a credit restoration service, but she also has a planner service, and it helps you with budgeting. It has affirmations in it. It's called the luxurious lifestyle planner.
Mm.
And she's amazing at what she does. And so in her training class she's putting together, I'm like, I have to go to the best to be that, right? I have to make
Mhm.
sure that these people know what they're talking about. Her numbers show in the last year she's made almost $1 million with her planners. Sis know
Oh,
what she's
wow.
doing. She knows something, right?
I know that's right.
So I'm on her wait list. So her wait list will be the first people that she, releases to once the class is all ready, but
Okay.
I'll be learning how to create a planner for us.
All
But
right. Yes, Queen.
period.
Snap, snap, honey. Snap, snap. Like, get them poetry snap, snaps up in the A corner for this queen, because she is snapping, snapping, honey, okay? Because I've never in my entire life heard about a planner for Airbnbs. I think that that is amazing. That is amazing. So you got, okay, you see my little booty.
That's funny. Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, so next we have, where do you envision your art, invention, or organization in the next year?
So the goal in the next year is to pay off my personal car so that it can be a company car, right?
Okay.
And then just making sure that I really separate personal from business in every area, so that when I drive my car, it's not a work car, it's my car. And
Right.
then work is work, and when I
Right.
come home, work is
Done.
parked
Yes.
and I'm in personal, right? um in the next year, my plan is to definitely have an office space with a warehouse attachment, right? Because if we are having the products and stuff there for my team to come pick up, it'll be all in one stop shop. So
Right.
my goal is to at least have 20, at least 2,000 to 2,500 square feet. People are like, oh, it's a lot of space, but honestly, when you start building a team and you have people training and you have front office and you have different
You
things,
gotta
it's
keep
really
going.
it's really you can fill those spaces. um the goal is to definitely change tax brackets, and make 50,000 more than I did the first year.
I know that's right.
um
She said she trying to tackle this. Okay.
yes,
She ain't
girl.
got time. And she ain't got time. Okay. She ain't got time for the not what's up. She is down
No.
for it. She trying to come clean your spot. She trying to make sure you have the best journey that you are supposed to have when you are visiting her spot. And we don't know about them other spots, but we definitely know about this queen spot. Okay. This queen got it. And she gets it. She
Yes.
said she gets
Yes, ma'am. So that's pretty
it.
much it. Once I hire, the goal is to at least expand into two or three cities that are really growing, outside of
Okay.
Houston. I'm looking at San Antonio, Austin. I'm
Okay.
actually looking at Georgia as well, Dallas.
Come
So
out, Georgia, Queen. Come on, Queen. Come out, Georgia. Let's go, Queen. Okay, because I was sure to put my feet up in the Georgia Airbnb. Okay. Listen, if y'all have never been to Georgia, y'all have to go. Y'all have to go. It's the happening spot, and especially for artists, inventors, and entrepreneurs. That is an
hmm
amazing moving place. Okay.
hmm
That place actually put like a fire underneath my tail. Okay, because it just was like, wait a minute, this is the Black Hollywood. Like, what am I doing? I'm slouching. Like, let me get
hmm
what I need to get and apply it and do what I need to do, because
Mm-hmm.
it really helps out a lot when you are an artist and inventor and an entrepreneur, because there is not only money to be made there, but it's also connections and building relationships there. And just the hospitality for me is just everything. So shout out to Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, honey. Come out there, please. Let me know when you coming out.
I need to. I need
Let
to.
me
I need
know.
to. I think I'm gonna just come out for food first though, because in a good time, because I really want to try the slutty vegan spots. I've
Okay.
heard amazing things about it. And so I'm just a foodie, and I love a good time.
See, I haven't tried it yet. I've heard so many amazing things about it. I'm a little bit allergic to soy, so I try my
Oh,
hardest not to
okay.
eat. Yeah, and it's so crazy because I'm not a vegan. People want to place me in a container, okay, of, oh my God, you're pescatarian. No, I just love seafood, but I don't always eat it. Oh my
Right.
God, what are you? You're vegan? No, I eat what I want to eat. I just don't eat chicken, beef, pork, turkey, lamb, or ham or chow. Period. Okay. So if it's not those things, we can definitely, eat
Yeah.
what we eat. But I don't mind actually visiting it. So let me know when you come out. We can visit it together and
Yes,
experience it. Like I
ma'am.
can eat it for a little bit, for a day or so, but to like have it the whole week, let
Yeah,
alone the rest of my life. No,
for
bro, I
sure.
be look, I be in here like um just soy.
uh-uh.
So soy for me, I can only do maybe a day, two times maybe. But the whole no, I can't do it. So I would love to experience that with
Absolutely.
you, as well as one of the amazing spots, Cheba Hut Toasted Subs. We have to
Mm,
definitely go. It is
okay.
simply amazing. Okay, they have these toasted subs there, and it got like a mini version of, let's say, if you don't really eat meat, things like that. So they do have a section of it, but just the environment that
Mm-hmm.
Georgia brings, that it's not slow, but it's not fast.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think being as though down south is slow. It's slow, but it's really not, because it's only
Yeah.
slow until it pick up. And once
Yep.
it pick up, it's like pew, 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 pew,
Yeah.
pew. It's just the thing. You know what I mean? It is. It's just the thing. So I would encourage anyone to visit any part of, well, I can't say any part of Georgia because I don't know all the parts of Georgia, but Atlanta, Georgia, I definitely love. And I could see you really thriving out, Georgia, especially Atlanta, Georgia, because they really have huge landscapes out there, huge commercial buildings, huge residential areas. I mean, even if you open your back, your back door, your back window, or your deck, it's a freaking forest out there. Literally, like that's your backyard. Like I don't even know the acres, but it's a huge amount of numbers on this acre, okay? And it's not just a little tree. No, it's
Mm-hmm.
trees.
Mm.
It's lakes. It's ponds. It's
Awesome.
yeah, it's a whole thing back there. So I can definitely see Queen you thriving out there. So please let me know when you are coming out Atlanta, honey.
Okay.
I'm let's go. All right. We sister kings now.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're about almost done. Where can the great people find you and your work, such as social media, hashtags, and blogs or websites?
I the place that I'm growing the most right now is on Instagram. It's simply SIMPLEE.MAID
Hold on,
on
let me write this
Instagram.
down.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
It's SIMPLEE
SIMPL. Okay.
dot MAID.
Okay, so it's simply SIMP as in Paula,
Hmm.
LEE dot MAID.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so that's simply made, simply dot made, excuse me,
Simply.made.
Queen. Yes, ma'am. Awesome sauce. Do you have any hashtags or anything like that?
I'm working on building those right now. I mean, for my own business. So it's
Okay.
not too many.
Okay. Okay.
I
No
post
worries.
I post a lot of like work on my stories. I've been posting more reels, just to kind of get people aware of certain things, like with educating them on things, product recommendations, things like that.
Okay, Queen. All right. Well, let us
Yes,
know.
ma'am.
Let us know. That way that we can support you, Queen, at any time of the day, morning, noon, or night, that we can see what you have going on and be able to
Okay.
support you. Because I'm again, I'm just forever thankful, Queen. Thank you so much for being a part of this segment.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you for being here. Thank you for just all that you do. I really have to stress that because
Thank you.
again, it's not easy on either side, and especially when you have the journey that we've had, it's not easy at all. So, Queen, I am giving you your snaps. I'm
Thank
giving you
you.
your crown, Queen. Okay. So we have two more questions left.
Okay.
How did you enjoy your A moment?
How did I enjoy it?
Man,
Can you expound on that, like as far as like?
your experience here. How did you enjoy your
Oh,
experience within
yes.
this segment? Yes, ma'am.
I it's great. I love the like feedback you're giving me. I love like just the energy you're giving me. Just like everything is just so upbeat. I was really tired before this, because your girl was working today. But
Oh,
I
that's good.
really just I'm grateful. It just only reminds me of why I do what I do. So I'm really grateful for this time. This opportunity has been great. You've been great, a great hostess, and it's been amazing.
Thank you so much, Queen. It's just again, it's amazing to see people flower, flourish, blossom,
Yes, ma'am. Mhm.
or as I say, flower. You're that flower, and it's like you're opening up and you're opening up, and you're just really going through your process. So it looks beautiful on you. It really
Thank
does.
you.
You're
Thank you. I
really
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Is there anything else you would like to add to this interview?
No, just thank you. Just thank you for your time, your patience with me, the schedule differences, just inviting me on here. Just
Yes, girl, 'cause you the
yes,
bomb, Queen,
girl.
okay? You the bomb. Now, since we had technical difficulties yesterday, okay, so this is why we are doing the Wellness Wednesday on Thursday, which is our Thriving Thursday. And speaking of Thriving Thursday, do you have any thriving company that you know or have experienced, whether if it's in your area, your neck of the woods, or just around you, that you would love to shout out and send people, to that place or that company?
Yes. So, on my Facebook profile, I have some professional pictures that were taken by a friend of mine, but she's also a photographer, and a mom
Okay.
and everything. She's amazing. Her work is the bomb, and so that was my first time having professional photos done. The name of the Facebook page is Jotisha, so it's JOTESHA Dion DION, and photography is the last part. So, um, if you are looking to get any kind of portraits done, she can do it. She has some beautiful work of her daughter's graduation pictures. I mean, just quality. She sis like is that photographer that'll stand up on a chair to get the
I
angle
know that.
down. Okay.
I'm like, I'm skip. You know what?
Okay,
Let me
listen.
just get up here because you just that's
Okay,
good. That's
like
good.
she
That's
does
good.
it. So I love it. Her work is beautiful, and she's really great at what she does. I'm actually going to change my picture to profile picture just to so you guys can see the quality of work on Instagram on my
Okay.
business page, because she does amazing work. I've used that photo in so many areas amongst the other ones that she did, and it's just like the bomb.
That's what's up. Well, we are so thankful that you shadowed this queen out. We will definitely make sure we tag her information to the
Yeah.
description. So that's what we will be doing on Thursdays. We will be, sharing with the world other people greatness as well. and just a company that's thriving and doing their thing. So
Yes, ma'am.
tell her if she would love her hour and 15 minute, debut, and her shine and her glitter and her energy to go to the Queen Juicy Shake Show. Oh, this was actually wonderful,
It
Queen.
was.
We thank you so very much for being a part of here. We thank you for being here, being, again, being patient through it all.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you to our A featured guest member, Charmaine Dollar, honey. She said holla for that dollar, Queen. Oh man, thank you for joining and being a part of our A Corner and our Thriving Thursday bonus special that we have going on for today,
Yes, girl.
where there's always a space for you and all your creations. If you would love to be a featured guest member, contact with our Queen Secretary Natasha Green to book your slot. To leave an inspiring message for us or other featured guest members, let us know. Don't forget to click the following icon button and the bell icon button in our podcast or on YouTube platforms so that you will never miss an episode. We truly appreciate your love and support. And remember, we always support moving lips. Okay, you see the moving lips, meaning to say, you tell somebody about us, Queen, King. We want to tell somebody about you always.
Yes.
Peace and blessings on your creations, Queen. Thank you so very much. And you
Thank
enjoy
you.
the rest of your evening.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome. We did it, Queen. We did it. We did it. I love you,
We
Queen.
did.
Thank you
Love
so
you
very
too.
much. We'll be in touch shortly.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You welcome, Queen. Ashe, we did it. We did it. Woo, woo, we did it. Oh yeah, we did it. See you on the next one. Peace and blessings. Ashe, ashe, ashe.